President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo has reacted to the claim of his Igbo paternity, declaring that such insinuation made him laugh. The disclosure came even as the former president said he doesn't believe anybody in Nigeria should be driven away from any part of the country, declaring that we own this country together. Obasanjo made this known when he received in audience the leadership of Igbo Amaka Progressive Market Association, an umbrella body of major markets in Lagos State, held at the boardroom of the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, Abeokuta, Ogun State. In a statement by his special assistant on media, Kehinde Akinyemi, Obasanjo, who did not speak much further on the paternity claim issue, simply says, "It just makes me laugh." Obasanjo said he doesn't believe anybody in Nigeria should be driven away from any part of the country, asserting that we own this country together. Athens, what is your take on this matter?
Well, the matter...
You recall that Igbo must go started trending during the Ed Bad Governance protest.
I understand. I heard that, but I thank God that I think they gave them 20th of August. The Nigeria police should be able to get those people out. The DSS should be able to get those impostors out of their shell on social media. It's not difficult to track them. Let them track those people who are trying to plant this issue of bad blood, amongst people who have lived together for a very long time. I do not know why somebody will wake up in the morning and begin to say things against his fellow man because he's from a different tribe, as the case may be. I know that xenophobia, does operate. Racism and ethnicity does operate. But you see, I want Nigerians to understand. I've spoken on this matter, a number of times. It is only political times that you see these kind of things come up. When politicians wake up and use that divide and rule method to now begin to say that a particular tribe is trying to prevent them, from becoming president or governor or whoever as the case may be, they now see and profile those people as those disturbing them. Also, you find out that when a particular president is from a particular tribe, his people see him as their own. And the opportunity for them to now produce a governor or president. If you say things against the person, even if you are very objective in your analysis, as the case may be, they will say you are criticizing him because it's not from your ethnic, because it's not from your place. So they people have the right to protect. I've seen situations where you see the governor or whoever was in power, somebody will write petition to CP or the whole world and said, if anything should happen to that man, anything should happen to this our son, that these people will do this. Those kind of things is true politics and that divide and rule. But the question I've asked is this: when politicians do all these things now, I sit and I ask myself, Nigerians don't think this way. I want to live from point A to point B. I don't care who is driving the taxi. I don't care who is driving the e-hailing, whatever. I don't care whose supermarket I go to shop. I don't care who sells the garri in the market. I go there and buy. I don't care who sells the carrot. So you find that the Nigerian society is different from this political society that are always, trying to incite people to create problems in society. But the only difference is that, yes, we must have bad people who try to incite. There are very few. The majority must not allow them to overweigh them. Why are we threatened or frightened when majority of us have agreed to be one? There's no need. Even if you balkanize Nigeria to 10, 20 countries today, we will still share borders. There is no way you say you take your country and created under sky to go and stay there, and you run away from us. We are still going to share borders. We are still going to intermarry, as the case may be. A Nigerian man marries an American man. From Germany they marry. From UK they marry. So what is all these things that Igbos must leave Lagos? It brings back to tell that it's a dirty mind that brings that in. And why did that happen? Let me mind you, it was politicians that brought this because of that bad government campaign. So they now went to whip sentiments and sponsor some people to go and begin to write those things to divide and rule us again, so that we will not have one united voice to speak against bad governance and government. That is why this thing took place. But the Nigerian man should not be deterred. We should not even be distracted, because I have been some places that I found that I don't know who people are there. I only go there and the render service, I just go my way. I've also seen people, you know, that I know from my zone. The only man the person that helped me while I was a youth corper was not even from my own town. I did not even know him. I was not related to him. He's somebody from a different part of the country that saw me as a brother, saw me stranded and said he wants to help me. And he helped me, and I was able to stay there for 3 good years. You understand the point? So these are things I don't know. So it tells you the political tension in Nigeria and the situation, whatever that does happen. In Rwanda, this is the same thing that happened, but they were not able, you know, to put themselves together and fight and resist kind of cause. That is why today they are regretting. If you go to Rwanda or Burundi to talk about ethnicity now, they will just put you in jail. So the government must do something very quickly. Rwanda is telling the whole world that what happened in 1994 was a big mistake. Ignorance was the reason why that happened. Will Nigeria begin to trade and trend on this kind of capricious, you know, modality as case may be, or mode as case may be? I do not think that I support that. Let whoever that has gone to publish this, the DSS, National Security Agencies, should track and bring them out, then prosecute them to serve as deterrent to others. That is what I feel. Politically, we will be divided, but by race and humanity, we are one united people.
All right. Honorable Churchill, what is your take? And also recall that, you know, calls have been made that these people should be tracked, fished out, and the police has come out to say that they are tracking them, they are fishing them out, but surprisingly, up until now, not one arrest has been made.
That is the reason why I say when somebody wants to take an oath of office, maybe as a governor, after taking the oath of office, they should always use that oath of office to remind him that this is what you are pledged to. I said it here earlier that when you are being given opportunity to serve your people, you should not see it as an authority over your people. Because when they give you an opportunity, elect you for a position to serve your people, and you take an oath of office to protect the lives and properties of the people, you should also do every damn thing to oblige to that particular oath. So the government of Nigeria, the government of Lagos State, should work towards ensuring that everybody in Lagos State is safe. You know, after the 2023 election, something happened in Lagos State where a fire outbreak occurred in Alaba Market, and I thought about that. I made my investigations towards that, and I was not happy. You know, really in Lagos State, so many Igbos have been there that brought the development in Lagos State. You know, for years, the number of Igbos in Lagos State contributed to development in Lagos State. So it shouldn't be now because maybe political era just came, and last time they saw that the people took a decision of making sure that they vote their people, vote the person of their choice, and because of that, they want to instigate issues. And one thing we should know is that there are calibers of politicians and different interests of leadership styles. You know, everybody might be called a politician, that is, you are a politician, but what matters is your mindset towards your leadership style. Everybody has a leadership style. So I believe that the governor of Lagos State should ensure that he's working with the commissioner in Lagos State hand in hand to make sure they fish out the persons that are instigating this issue. And because this particular matter can cause a very dangerous thing in this country, and which we are not praying for such. If anything happens to people in Lagos State, there are also people in Rivers State. There are also people in other states. So the people that are instigating this thing in Lagos State that Igbos must go, is there people not in the east? Is there people not in the west, in the other states? So they should know that Nigeria is one, just like what Obasanjo has said. Nigeria is one, and we are all in one. Until Nigeria comes up to divide, everybody remains Nigeria. So you cannot change the insinuation that you are a Nigerian. Just like Barrister Sim will always say, politicians instigate this or instigate it. You know, yes, some politicians might be there to instigate these issues, but not when you want to say it by assassin, my brother, you say some politicians, because when you say politicians, it's as if
you are
they are
being
just
joined in the
yes.
problem.
That's the way you put it. When you say the judiciary, it's just the same way people say the judiciary. You just say the judiciary, and it means that all people.
No, that is the reason why.
So that is
we should say some politicians,
some judges, not all judges. When you say all judges are corrupt, so these are the things. You see how it pains now.
Now, as looking at it, was it?
But it's say you see how it pains.
That's right.
It's paid for sure.
It's paid for.
All right, good.
So some.
It should be some politicians,
some judges, some judges,
some politicians,
some judges.
You know, but this thing is not right. You understand? They should be fished out, and they should trash out this matter once and for all. Every Nigerian should enjoy where you are staying and live peacefully.
But it's the same your closing statement.
My closing statement is just that, you see, the Nigerian government must take decisive step, stern action against the Chinese company and the government of China for that umbrage, for that temerity, audacious, seizure, confiscation, or whatever they call it, of our sovereign asset. That is an infraction under international law. In fact, that is war. You have declared war on a sovereign nation by tampering with a sovereign, asset. It's like invading our embassy in any country. That is not allowed under international law. The court in France, the government of the day must quickly file, a joinder or a motion, whatever so-called. They go to that particular court, vacate that particular order, arrest the order, and restitute all that has been given for Nigeria, join issues with them, and prosecute or defend this particular matter, to the best of your own knowledge and with the best practice that we have in legal parlance. The AGF should not just be there, standing hands akimbo. This is a time we need that office to be active and, save Nigeria from this mortal, embarrassment and disgrace, as the case may be. So that's my closing remark. And I believe that between this week, as the week goes on, next week, we should be hearing good news that all our sovereign assets, confiscated or otherwise by any court anywhere in the world, have been released to us, and that prosecution of that case or defense of that case has yielded result, and Nigeria has not been found wanting as a nation, and even begin to internally and inwardly in Nigeria today probe that company, whatever they call Chinese company, probe them, and if possible there are people connive with them in Nigeria here, they should be arrested and prosecuted.
All right. Honorable Churchill, very quickly, your closing statement.
My closing statement is that the agency that has fished out the judges that are bringing bad name to the judiciary should be disciplined. Those judges should be disciplined very, very well by the agency. And again, that the peace that we are praying for among the politicians in Rivers State, that the committee should work towards ensuring that these particular politicians are being put together and everybody stay together in Rivers State.
All right.
What we want in Rivers State is peace.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Churchill, for coming. Thank you, Asim Adams Esquire, for coming.
Much.
It's a pleasure having both of you.
Yes, always
Interesting.
a pleasure.
All right.